guys, it's Miss Lemaster here. This Friday, it's Friday the 13th, we're going to do a Freaky Friday teacher swap. Meaning we're going to have our primary teachers and our upper grades teachers switch classes in an attempt to build our community within the school. So we want all of our kids to know all of our teachers and all of our teachers to get to know all of our kids. So this Friday, Freaky Friday teacher swap is coming. What we're going to do is we're going to draw names, and I'm going to start with drawing an upper grades teacher's name and match it with a primary teacher's name. So here we go. We're going to draw names. We'll start out with our upper grades teachers. So first up we have Mrs. Audra Fannin in 5th grade. Mrs. Fannin will be switching spots our classes with Jennifer Sawyer in 2nd grade. Next up we have Mrs. Elizabeth Preston in 1st grade. She will be switching classes with Mrs. Tiffany Triplett in 6th grade. Next up we have Mrs. Cassandra Helmendaler in 4th grade. She will be switching classes with Mrs. Ashley Branham in kindergarten. Next up we have Mrs. Tara Montgomery in 3rd grade. She will be switching classes with Mrs. Maya Ward in kindergarten. Next up we have Mrs. Jamelyn Gerald in 1st grade. She is going to switch classes with Mrs. Whitney Sowards in 4th grade. Next up we have Mrs. Cassidy White in 3rd grade. She is going to switch classes with Mrs. Erin Burchett in 2nd grade. Next up, we have Mrs. Megan Gullett. She will be switching classes with Jasmine Banks in kindergarten. And next up, we have Mrs. Frances Hackney. She will be switching classes with Mrs. Erin Bowling in 1st grade. And last but not least, we have Mrs. Katina Lewis. And Mrs. Lewis, you are going to actually be switching places with me. So I'm going to go to your 4th grade class, and you get to be principal during that time. So this is going to be awesome. I'm super excited for Freaky Friday. Let's go.